guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here we have the champion of top grossing, our boy PIKKON. I have him at full level 10 links, so we can go ahead and take a look at how powerful he could be. PIKKON is a very good unit. I don't think PIKKON is like top 5 TUR, Angel Golden Frieza, Tech Ultimate Gohan. Like, he's not on that level, but PIKKON is very, very good. I think, like, even, like, if you're a global player, probably targeting to summon for PIKKON, probably not the best idea, but I think, like, PIKKON is going to be a very good return unit on banners in the future. I will say this, compared to Janemba, PIKKON is treated like a saint by Dokkan because his abilities are much easier to activate than Janemba's are, right? So we're starting out in the Worthy Rival team. Honestly, this is where PIKKON, I feel like, is going to look at his best and where he fits the best, because PIKKON works really well with both Dokkan Fest Piccolo and Nail. Both of these units, PIKKON works incredibly well. I mean, look at Nail right here. We have everything active except for Gentleman and Otherworld Warriors, which are just complete dog shit links, right? So right here, PIKKON is at 163k defense. Pretty good, because when we get 3 type orbs, which we'll be able to do right here, we're going to activate a support type buff for the entire rotation, as well as key, attack, and defense. So now he's up to 183k defense, and with a Rainbow Orb, he has a 50% chance of dodging, he gets 4 key, and he seals. So the reason PIKKON, I think, is way better than Janemba, way better. At least easier to use, I think more fun, right? Alright, so he's at 2.59, that's not the great, in terms of damage, that's not the greatest, but with his support type buffs, with his ease of supering, you know, it's a decent turn. But it's just like he's good. He's not like a god unit, right? That's the thing you really have to remember with this PIKKON. Like, Janemba is super good as well. Remember that Janemba does have the issue, whereas PIKKON needs 3 type orbs for his support type ability. For some reason, no one in the world can figure out Janemba needs 4, right? PIKKON gets 4 key from Rainbow Orbs, so even with his iffy key links sometimes, it's going to be quite easy and quite consistent for PIKKON to be able to super attack, right? Janemba has no such ability. It's just very unfortunate the way Dokkan decided to treat Janemba. And then you look at PIKKON, and again, PIKKON has, like, none of these same issues. Now, next turn, we're going to be able to see another one of PIKKON's really uber powerful abilities. Now, this is not something that you're going to see, you know, really help you out in something like Super Battle Road too often. You know, I feel like there are some stages where you can get this ability active in Super Battle Road, but again, it's not going to be fairly common, I think. But PIKKON essentially can work as a Ghost Usher. Oh, actually, we're not going to be able to activate it right here. Yeah, because Gohan doesn't have enough health. So instead, this is going to work as a good turn to show how heavily restricted PIKKON's Ghost Usher is, and even then, I still think Janemba's is going to be tougher to get. So, starting from turn 4 or later, if you're fighting one enemy, and that enemy has above 50% HP, PIKKON can activate a Ghost Usher effect, which will be very good. Alright, so right here, we're at 183k defense, right here, so we're going to, jump up above 200k defense right here, with a 50% chance to dodge. That's obviously very, very good. Keep in mind that PIKKON and Nail have some really strong links together, right? Like, you know, something like Cold Judgment, 25% defense, Experienced Fighters, 15% attack, Supreme Warrior, 2 key, 10% attack, Shocking Speed, 2 key, 5% defense, you know, Fierce Battle, 20% attack. So again, PIKKON and Nail are a very strong rotation. The only thing is, in order for Nail to be at his full effectiveness, you do need a Piccolo on the team, which you guys, you know, might have realized or might have seen the run. Thanks to PIKKON, and, you know, his effectiveness with Nail, I was able to get the no-item run for Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road. So at the moment, the only stage I have not done is the Fusion Extreme category stage, and quite honestly, we're probably just a little bit too early to do that. I think it can definitely be, it's definitely possible, because I've done maybe 300 attempts on this Fusion stage, more attempts on this stage than I've ever done on any stage ever, without being able to get it done. And it's definitely possible to do. No doubt about that, because I've gotten to the final fight several times, you know, really in position to win, just if I just have a little bit of luck at the end of the fight as well. But the issue is that the second fight is just devastatingly brutal. You know, in my 300 attempts or whatever, I've only made it to that final fight under 10 times against Kid Buu and Fat Buu. So, like, we really are, like, one really powerful fusion unit away from being able to get the no-item run done. Like, if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was a fusion category leader to where I could bring 2 of him, it would be easy to do. But, you know, unfortunately, guess what? He's not. All right, so just the way this ended up, you know, playing out, we were not able to get PIKKON's active skill at all. I mean, again, the Worthy Rival team actually it's pretty solid now at this point in terms of their key and stuff like that. But we could still see PIKKON do his unit super attacks. Remember, PIKKON is a unit super attack character. Now, on his normal super attack, he greatly raises his attack for 1 turn and greatly lowers the enemy attack, but he also gets an additional effect with an Angel Goku or Angel Vegeta in the same turn, and that is he will, you know, get his unit super attack, where he then becomes super effective against all types as well. Now, this is where this rotation, PIKKON is insanity. So, PIKKON has 183k defense, he does a guaranteed seal, he has a 50% chance to dodge, and then this attack set, super effective against all types, 2.59 super effective against all types, greatly lowering attack as well. On this turn, PIKKON is really showing out. That is really impressive. The amount of utility he has, again, he's greatly lowering enemy attack, guaranteed seal, super effective against all types, super class allies 2 key, 30% attack and defense, and he's giving himself 4 key from Rainbow Orb, and he's got a 50% chance to dodge, and he has almost 200k defense. Like, it's insane. PIKKON, you know, in the right situation, PIKKON is going to be so good, and that's one of the main reasons I was able to get the no-item run done for Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road, right? Again, PIKKON is a really good unit. Alright, so now we're on the Movie Hero / Fusion team. PIKKON obviously can be pretty good over here too, but I mean, I would say there is probably a dearth of Angel, Goku, and Vegeta cards that can really activate PIKKON's abilities over here, right? Now, obviously, you know, we could potentially use, like, the Angel Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He would work really well. But a lot of the good Angel Vegeta cards are actually from the Buu Saga, right? So, like, we really could use a good Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta card. Yeah, and probably just make him, Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Janemba movie, his fight against Janemba. That would help out a lot. Obviously, Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku, getting his EZA will be very good for PIKKON as well, because PIKKON, of course, is going to be ridiculously strong. I mean, they're not really going to be great in terms of their links, but at least it's another character that's going to activate that ability, right? Alright, so with the Movie Hero support Gohan, we do have Cold Judgment active as well, so PIKKON's defense, 182k right there. Go ahead and activate his support type buff, and here we are turn 1, PIKKON over 200k defense, again with the 50% chance to dodge and shit like that. PIKKON is you could get him to look pretty good pretty easily. Sure, you know, links could be a little bit of an issue on some of these teams, right? So using him strategically is a good way. Potentially using him as a floater is another decent idea. I think PIKKON would work generally in a very good role as a floating unit, especially on a team like Movie Heroes, where we could run, you know, Goten, who of course is a Rainbow Orb Changer, you know, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. You know, we could run several units of that nature to potentially, you know, really create lots of orb paths all over the field for PIKKON to be able to get all of those orbs and thus be able to activate his support type abilities, right? Because, I mean, that's a really big thing about PIKKON and Janemba, is those support type buffs that they give to all allies. But the problem is it's just not... I don't like making units that really require orbs. It definitely can be quite a bit of a pain, for sure. Alright, I'm actually gonna float off. Yeah, I'm gonna float the Gohan off right here, because we do want to see what PIKKON's gonna do without support, right? He's at 146k right there without Cold Judgment, so we could see a huge, like, 40k difference in defense just from Cold Judgment. Just absolutely a very powerful link. Okay, and on this next turn, we'll be able to use PIKKON's Ghost Usher ability as well. Again, it's like, if we're talking long events, it's going to work really well. PIKKON is a character that I think might age... Well, he should age decently, because I think he's a character that's going to get better as some other units in the future come out, right? We get some units that might work a little bit better with him on, like, Movie Heroes and some of these teams. I think that's going to make PIKKON quite a bit better, right? Because again, right now, as far as Angel, Goku, and Vegeta's go on movie heroes, it's a little bit weak. The other thing I would say too is that while PIKKON is quite a bit better with an Angel, Goku, or Vegeta around, it's not like you need one of them for him to be good. PIKKON is good, even without the unit super attack, even without being super effective against all types. PIKKON is good. His damage is pretty pathetic, though, for a new Dokkan Fest exclusive if he's not super effective against all types. He just is not putting up, honestly, an acceptable amount of damage. Technically, PIKKON is a unit that came out in 2020, but, I mean, it's 2021 right now. 2.5 million attack stats for level 10 Link Rainbow Dokkan Fest exclusive units that came out last week is not acceptable. Like, people could say, oh, Truth, you're Mr. Rainbow Link level 10, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you can say whatever you want to. Yeah, 2.59 might look impressive to a free-to-play player, but guess what? For a brand new Dokkan Fest exclusive unit, it's just flat out not good enough, and that's just a fact, right? But PIKKON does do a lot of other things that makes his lack of damage, I think, at least acceptable. He's a pretty good defensive unit. He's got the Ghost Touch, he's got the support abilities, right? But certainly, we would like to see a little bit more from him. So is that 2.36 right there without support? That's pretty good. I mean, we have his own support type ability active, but I mean, that's not really the same thing as like another support type unit being on the same rotation, right? So, okay. PIKKON is looking okay. Again, his damage isn't the greatest, but it's the same thing with Bojack, right? Where Bojack's damage is not really impressive at all until he transforms. PIKKON is sort of in the same boat, but again, like Bojack, PIKKON is doing a lot of other things, but I do think at the same time, Bojack is better than PIKKON, I think, easily. Alright, so now we're in the Otherworld Warrior team. This is actually going to be a fairly decent team for PIKKON, I guess. Well, maybe more so when they fill out the roster a little bit more. We'll see what they do with this Otherworld Warrior link. Honestly, I am annoyed that they put this on PIKKON. I mean, this is just not the type of link that you want to put on a brand new Dokkan Fest exclusive, right? By the way, yeah, we're not going to get anything extra from the god of showcases, Kid Buu. Alright, so let's see what we get. Again, PIKKON will link up decently well with some of these, like, Angel Cell, Angel Frieza units, some characters like that, that have Otherworld Warriors. We'll see if, like, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku might get an easy or something in the future. That could help. So Cell has what? Fierce Battle, Otherworld Warriors, and then Shocking Speed with our boy Cell right here. So, that's okay, I guess. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see the damage that PIKKON will go ahead and put up right here. 2.95. We definitely have to get another Angel Goku on rotation. We need to see the super effective against all types of PIKKON. See, one thing that is a bit of an issue for PIKKON is that, he doesn't really work the greatest with the Angel, Goku, and Vegeta characters that are going to activate his super effective against all types. That's why, I feel like almost running him as a floater really is potentially what you want to do, right? Because if you're running him as a floater, you potentially would have, some of these Saiyans on rotation, forming a rotation, right? Like, I don't know, like Angel Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then like AGO Blue Gogeta on like Movie Heroes or something like that. And then if you have PIKKON floating, you can get the support type buffs, get the orbs for him. And then as a floater, if he's doing a 2.5 million attack stat while super effective against all types, that's going to be fairly good. So that's where PIKKON, I think, really can shine. But that's kind of another issue here is, like, did they really just drop PIKKON and Janemba, who are floaters, as, like, brand new main Dokkan Fest exclusive units? Like, that's not really the greatest use of a Dokkan Fest slot, personally, but I don't know. Alright, so we'll get this attack right here. Then we'll probably go ahead and get one more attack where PIKKON gets a super effective against all types. Then after this, we will probably head over and finish maybe on like Tech Ultimate Gohan's team. Maybe get some, it's just a little bit more footage of PIKKON before we finish up. Again, PIKKON is very good. Like, he's definitely capable of doing a lot of things, but he's just not on the same level as some of the new recent Dokkan Fest exclusives that we've had, in 2021, right? Oh, let's see how much damage Angel Golden Frieza wants to do right here against Jiren. We could potentially see Golden Frieza go real crazy. We got Kid Buu right here. We have both Friezas together, so we could see them put up a huge, big, fat number. I actually would like Frieza to potentially crit right here, so that way in the next rotation, we could potentially use PIKKON's active skill again. I would like to get, you know, as many uses of the active skill in here as we can, because, you know, after this, I'm probably not going to see that active skill used for quite a while, right? One thing I would say, if you're a player who is struggling to beat Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road, PIKKON definitely is a character that can help with that, right? No doubt about that. PIKKON is definitely good enough to be able to help in there, because he's doing enough for the team, and if you just have AGL Nail, that's a really powerful rotation. And then obviously, if you're able to bring the free-to-play AGL Easy A Piccolo on the team, Nail will be able to be used at full power. I know it seems absurd bringing Piccolo in there, but, I mean, I was able to get the no-item run done with that Piccolo on the team, so, you know, just if you want to use it to win, it definitely wouldn't be an issue. Alright, so, let's just get PIKKON's attack right here. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at his defense again, 162k. So we can see that PIKKON is pretty much at some consistent, nice defensive levels, right? So we'll go ahead and have PIKKON, you know, throw a paper ball at Jiren right here while Gogeta drops, like, the Empire State Building on Jiren. I love it. Yeah, PIKKON and Gogeta right there together, side by side. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and finish up here on Tech Ultimate Gohan's Team Saviors / Hybrid Saiyan. PIKKON, of course, is a part of Saviors. Now, PIKKON does work, I mean, I guess not the best here with Tech Ultimate Gohan. I mean, one issue is that they don't share ki. Now, again, PIKKON doesn't really have the same issues that we have with Janemba, where he needs 4 type orbs. We only need 3 right here, so this will suffice. But, again, see, this is where PIKKON, like, if the one thing I do wish about Tech Ultimate Gohan is that he had Shocking Speed even in this form. If he did, if PIKKON and Gohan had Cold Judgment, Fierce Battle, and Shocking Speed together before he transformed, that'd be very good. And again, then PIKKON, you know, could potentially, you know, get a little bit of extra ki on both of them, which would help. I mean, the Rainbow Orb still does give him basically the super attack. And I guess it's just like, sort of like the type orb, which could potentially be a restriction. 214k right here. That's pretty good. Now, obviously, on this team, I don't think we're going to be able to activate the PIKKON's unit super on this team. No. There are no Angel Vegetas or Angel Gokus. I do think Angel, like, a case could be made for Angel Vegeta on the Savior team, though, for sure, right? But a lot of the other characters on here, like, I definitely do understand why they're not really on here. Now, another character, damn, I did bring STR Ultimate Gohan to kind of use with him, but it's fine. I'm bringing the AGL support Pan, because she, of course, is a Hybrid Saiyan, right? Now, both PIKKON and Janemba are going to make really good use out of the 50% support type units. I mean, again, that's not very free-to-play friendly, though, because those are some of the toughest units in the game to obtain, right? The AGL Pan, you know, the SCR Cabe, all the 50% support type units. It will be a real pain in the ass getting them because they're stuck to those type banners. So, you know, it's kind of weird that they're like, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and make them, you know, so good with these characters. Like, it's just a little odd. So the one link they have is Shocking Speed. Pan and PIKKON have Shocking Speed together. So I guess we'll put Pan in slot 1 right here. This will give PIKKON a little bit of an extra attack buff. And then on the next rotation, I guess we're going to have PIKKON, AGL Pan, and LRB Pan together. I mean, LRB Pan's active skill is not exactly going to put PIKKON's damage through the moon or anything like that. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's something we can go ahead and take a look at, right? AGL Pan, supering first, does give a 2-turn attack buff, by the way. So that's twice. She got 2 little attack buffs there for our boy PIKKON. And he gets up to 3 mil on the dot right there. So, you know, obviously that 50% support Pan can put up some really nice things. 3.22. Is that the highest number we've seen from him so far in this video? 3.22? I think it is, right? Yeah, so let me know what you guys think of PIKKON. Again, I think he's very good, but unfortunately, it's like they really, like, sort of attempted to balance PIKKON and Janemba. And I don't know if I really like that decision. I actually hate it. I think it's stupid. It's really, really dumb. They should have just made them ridiculously, obscenely broken. Honestly, I think that's what Dokkan should have done with both PIKKON and Janemba. Just make them broken. Like, the point is, if you're a free-to-play player, right, and, like, the Angel Golden Frieza banner, which I think is a superior banner, probably, to PIKKON and Janemba's banner, that banner comes out, the featured unit listing, it's way easier to pull good units and not get shafted, probably, on the Angel Golden Frieza banner. And then the main unit, Angel Golden Frieza, is also better than PIKKON and Janemba. So why the hell would you summon on the PIKKON and Janemba banner? The reason in gacha games why the newest unit is usually the best is because they want you to summon for the new unit. Why are you going to summon for, like, PIKKON when PIKKON is just flat out not as good as, you know, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, stuff like that? Like, you know, Dokkan's done a good job with all these different type of events and different types of teams, stuff like that, to justify summoning for him, but I feel like the point still does stand, right? Okay, so now in this rotation, let's see, so PIKKON is at 174k. The only link we're going to have active here is Shocking Speed. Alright, so then after his support type ability, 192k defense, which is good. So, alright, let's go ahead and get a very good attack stat from our boy PIKKON right here, and this will probably make this the last turn of the video. Full level 10 links for our boy PIKKON, seeing what damage he's... Oh, wow, Pan, okay, another double super attack. She's doing a lot of damage to this Vegito. Yeah, there you go, Pan. And then PIKKON is at 3.32. So again, if he got a double super attack, his attack stat would go up even higher, but there we go, that is done. So there we go. Again, let me know what you guys think of our boy AGL PIKKON. I think he's a very good unit, but I mean, he's probably somewhere in the top 10 TURs. Like, well, I'm not counting EZA units, of course, but he's not a character I feel like that you need to go out of your way to summon for or anything like that. I think that probably would be a bit of a mistake to go crazy going for PIKKON when there's like way hyper shit, way crazier shit coming out in the future. So let me know what you guys think of PIKKON. And again, I've got really big equips on him and stuff like that. Like, I built this PIKKON seriously because, you know, I knew he would help me with Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road, and he did allow me to get the no item run done. So PIKKON is good, but there is better out there. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.